its sole purpose and its sole meaning in life. Well, PNG is a magical place for surf tourism because it's one of the few places where you're very welcome. The locals are very happy to see you because of the surf management plan established very close to 30 years ago by the Surfing Association of PNG, where a small fee is charged for every international tourist that then goes back to the community where that person's been surfing. It's actually the kind of surf that most surfers appreciate. So it's very consistent, often light winds, fun, playful stuff. You know, we have professional surfers who get challenged and have a good time, but generally it's medium-sized, consistent, and uncrowded.
First time I came here, I was just amazed by wild nature, no factory, no restaurants, but there's pretty much everything you need to be happy. What's amazing is that all these local village people and the kids, they're all happy, smiles on their face. They may not have a big house or nice car, fancy watch, nice dress, but everybody's just stoked on life. And yeah, it just makes you realize what's really important in life.
We've got a relaxed, positive culture around surfing, which is taken years to groom, but it's the best I've ever come across in the world.
Surfing here, the best part about it is it's just, you know, you have the whole area to yourself the whole time you stay, and it's really hard to find.
At Tapira, we're very lucky to have an incredibly consistent right-hander up front that you can surf on all tides for most swells. We've also got 6 to 8 other waves in the area. We've got 2 vehicles and 2 boats, so we can go in 4 directions if needed. Plenty of lefts, plenty of rights, long, soft waves to slabby, to death machines. Some world-class reefs, good sections, some are a bit more playful. Pretty good mix. It's been very interesting for me.
Армысыздар, құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар. Астана EXPO-2017 халықаралық мамандандырылған көрмесіне қош келдіңіздер.
Gudpela monin turu, ol gudpela mannameri. Mipela I havamas turanalaik, welcomini jupela olged alon dispel international specialized exhibition Astana Expo 2017. Қазақстан Республикасының президенті Нұрсұлтан Әбішұлы Назарбаевтың бастамасымен өткізіліп жатқан және бүкіл қазақ елінің мақтан тұтар аса маңызды жобасы ретінде Астана Экспо 2017 көрмесі қазақ даласында тәуелсіз мемлекеттер достастығы аумағында алғаш рет өтіп отырғаны бәрімізге белгілі.
As we know, the initiative to organize the exhibition Astana Expo 2017 belongs to the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev. Such a grandiose event is held for the first time on Kazakh land, as well as on the territory of Commonwealth of Independent States. We are proud of this and consider the exhibition to be one of the key national projects of our country.
Астана Экспо 2017 көрмесіне 100-ден астам мемлекет қатысып отыр. Осы сахнада біз күнделікті бір мемлекеттің ұлттық күнін салтанатты түрде ашамыз. Және бүгін тәуелсіз Папуа жаңа Гвинея мемлекетінің ұлттық күні екендігін салтанатты түрде ашық деп жариялаймыз.
Over 100 countries are participating in the exhibition, Every day on this stage, we solemnly open National Day of one of the participant countries. And today we solemnly declare open the National Day of Papua New Guinea.
Құрметті қонақтар, Қазақстан Республикасының мемлекеттік әнұраны.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Тәуелсіз Папуа жаңа Гвинея мемлекетінің әнұраны.
The national anthem of the independent state of Papua New Guinea.
Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, құттықтау сөзін айту үшін сахнаға Қазақстан Республикасы Еңбек және халықты әлеуметтік қорғау министрлігінің Еңбек және әлеуметтік әріптестік департаментінің директоры Тілеуов Нұркен Орынбекұлын шақырамыз.
Please welcome to the stage the Director of the Department of Labor and Social Partnership of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Mr. Nurken Tlеов.
Құрметті Пуйо мырза, құрметті біздің көрменің қонақтары, ханымдар мен мырзалар. Осында жиналған баршаңызды EXPO-2017 халықаралық мамандырылған көрменің ашылуымен құттықтауға рұқсат етіңіздер. EXPO көрмесі посткеңестіктің аумағында Қазақстанның астанасында алғаш рет өтуде. Біздің ел үшін бұл тек құрмет қана болып қоймай, жауапты миссия болып табылады. Қазақстандық көрменің ұраны болашақ энергиясы, жаңартылмалы және баламалы энергияның қолдануы, ауқымды түрде кеңейтуге негіз болатын экономикалық дамудың жаһандық тұғырына толыққанды сай келеді. Біздің көрме дүниеге деген заманауи көзқарасын, таза жаһандық энергетиканың даму идеяларын жаңа парағын ашатынына сенімдіміз. Әр елдің энергетика саласындағы ноу-хау презентацияларынан бөлек, көрме аясында ірі халықаралық іс-шаралар өткізілуде. Қазақстанның астанасында төрткүл дүние түрлі мәдениет үндеріне толып жатыр. Күн сайын көрме аумағында қатысушы мемлекеттердің ұлттық күндері, халықаралық ұйымдардың тақырыптық іс-шаралары, және сан түрлі мәдени ойын сауық және спорт іс-шаралары өткізілуде. Біздің бүгінгі оқиға Папуа жаңа Гвинея ұлттық павильонының ашылуы және алдағы ұлттық күндердің өтуі осыған дәлел. Ұлттық күндер көрмеге қатысушы мемлекеттердің арасындағы қатынасын нығайтуға жәрдемдесетін халықаралық мәдени алмасу құралы болып табылады. Ұлттық күнді өткізу қатысушыларға ұлттық мәдениеттің, өмір салтының, дәстүр мен ас үйлердің үздік үлгілерін паш етуге мүмкіндік береді. Қазақстан мен Папуа жаңа Гвинеяның арасындағы экономиканың түрлі салаларында екі жақты қарым-қатынасты нығайтудың үлкен әлеуеті бар. Ірі халықаралық іс-шаралардың шеңберіндегі екі елдің сыртқы министрліктерінің басшылары кездесулері 2014 жылғы қыркүйекте Нью-Йоркте өткен Біріккен Ұлттар ұйымы бас ассамблеясының 69-шы сессияларын алаңдарында, Сува қаласында өткен Тынық мұхитының аралдарының дамуын жөніндегі форум көшбасшыларының 3-ші саммитінің шеңберіндегі кездесулер, сондай-ақ басқа екі жақты және көп жақты форматтарда өткен кездесулер мұны растайды. Өз кезегімізде Қазақстан экономиканың түрлі салаларында, соның ішінде еңбек және халықты әлеуметтік қорғау саласындағы халықаралық тәжірибеге мен әлемнің үздік практикаларын зерделеуге мүдделі екенін хабарлаймыз. Осыған орай халықтарымыздың игілігіне Папуа жаңа Гвинея тәуелсіздік мемлекетімен ынтымақтастыққа дайын екенімізді білдіреміз. Осы сәтті пайдалана отырып, біздің аса құрметті меймандарымызды тағы бір рет қошеметтеп, EXPO-2017 халықаралық мамандандырылған көрмесіне қатысқандар үшін алғыс білдіргім келеді. Рахмет.
Құрметті Нұркен Орынбекұлы, сіздің де құттықтау сөзіңізге үлкен алғыс айтамыз. Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, құттықтау сөзін айту үшін сахнаға тәуелсіз Папуа жаңа Гвинея мемлекетінің мұнай және энергетика департаментінің хатшы міндетін атқарушы Кепсей Пуйо мырзаны шақырамыз.
Please welcome to the stage the Acting Secretary of the Department of Petroleum and Energy of the Independent State of Papua New Guinea, Kepsei Puyo.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Before I proceed, I'd like to acknowledge the Director of the Department of Labor and Social Participation, Mr. Chiof Nuken Onibek-Kovich, Chairman of the Board of NA Astana Expo 2017, Mr. Amitsen Josipov, Deputy Chairman of the Management Board of the Board of NA Astana Expo 2017, Mr. Yobol Somanov, Commissioner of the International Specialized Exhibition Expo 2017, Raphil Josi Bayev, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, it's a very big honor and privilege to speak on behalf of my country in this wonderful city of Astana, Kazakhstan. It is my honor and pleasure as I bring you warm greetings from the 7 million people of my beloved country, Papua New Guinea. Our government has expressed its gratitude to the organizing committee of the Astana Expo 2017 and the people of Kazakhstan for inviting our country to participate in this very important, very young, but yet a very magical city of Astana. And I'm glad to be present here as the weather is actually welcoming us. So thank you very much for inviting us. I must also further state that we as Papua New Guineans, we are very thrilled by the quality of the exhibition in this expo and the exceptional hospitality hospitality, and the culture of the people here in Astana and as a country as a whole in Kazakhstan. The Independence Day of Papua New Guinea falls on the 16th of September annually. However, today marks a very important national day, and this is not only an exceptional case because in the recent months we've also celebrated other very important events like the Remembrance Day, and as a Christian country we also celebrate the National Day of Repentance. And it is our view that today also is a very remarkable continuation of what we have celebrated in the very recent past. And just in case many of you in this gathering do not know where Papua New Guinea is located, we are in fact located in the Pacific. We share border with Indonesia to the west. We are located in the eastern part of the island of New Guinea. And the island of New Guinea is the second biggest island on the planet, first being Iceland. We informally call ourselves as the language capital of the world because we speak over 800 different languages and dialects. And we also come from a nation that has over almost 1,000 different tribes and cultural groups. So this makes us also one of the very unique countries in the world. And having said that, we also are very unique in the sense that our very rich biodiversity, the flora and fauna, also constitutes over 5% of the world's biodiversity. Geographically, we occupy about 0.5% of the world's total land mass. That looks, in terms of percentage, we may be small, but actually, Papua New Guinea is a very big country. I just said earlier, it's the world's second biggest island. It is also fitting that I also reminded many of you here that Papua New Guinea also covers about 5% of the world's tropical, not 5%, but I think the figure is 1/3. We actually occupy 1/3 of the world's tropical rainforest, and most of our tropical rainforests are still untouched, very virgin, and they have a lot of value in terms of climate change. They have a lot of value to the world's continuity, sustainability, and health. On the outset, PNG is still a very, very developing country. We rely primarily on exports of raw resources, particularly minerals, oil, gas, and most recently we've been exporting LNG. In 2014, around May, we exported our country's first LNG. And we are now at the age of but promoting the second equally biggest LNG project in the country. So we as a export destination, we have a lot of natural gas to offer to the world. And as you know, natural gas is a very versatile, it's a very friendly source of fuel. And when you talk about the future energy, we talk about the clean gas and clean energies, and I think gas is one of them. But we are not also focusing more on gas, but we are also looking at promoting our renewable energy sectors, such as biomass, geothermal, and the rest. On a global and in a regional term, Papua New Guinea is facing very serious threat of climate change in the form of global warming. We being an island country, we are also experiencing high sea level rising, environmental degradation, which now threatens our people's livelihood and survival as an island nation. Our country is a member of various international conventions, and more specifically the United Nations Convention on Climate Change, which among other things calls for developing nations to preserve forests and oceans as carbon sinks, and for utilization of clean energy and clean development mechanisms. These obligations recently emerged as the basis for efforts in environmental conservation and choice of energy usage in the future. Looking back in the last 30 years of Papua New Guinea's development, we put some effort into developing our indigenous clean energy sources like hydro. And we are from a country where the terrain, the topography of the country is quite rugged. And this is also compounded with a very big river, so we actually utilize some of our big rivers as a very important source of energy. So hydropower has played a very significant role in the development of our country. As I speak now, there are feasibility studies currently undertaken to develop some of our big water sources to supply more than 1,000 megawatts of power, which we intend to export it to Australia through subsea pipes. So in terms of the potential capacity in the hydro sector, we believe there is more than 175 terawatt hours of power per year. In the meantime, electricity based on hydro alone contributes over 46% of our national energy mix. Most of this is consumed domestically. Other renewables, mainly solar, biomass, geothermal, they show huge potential. However, the development and utilization of these resources is relatively very slow. And most of it is attributed to lack of funding and clear policy development. So one of my biggest challenges now as a new secretary is to basically identify policies, very clear policies, very comprehensive and coherent policies that will allow us to harness and develop the country's huge renewable energy sources. Very recently, in 2003, PNG has developed the country's first geothermal project. Now, this geothermal project, which has a capacity of roughly 60 megawatts, was basically invested, developed, and produced to supply one of our very important gold mines in the form of the Lear gold mine in the New Guinea Islands, province of Papua New Guinea. In realizing the need for renewable energy, our government established the Ministry of Petroleum and Energy in 1998 to create an arm of renewable energy policy research and development. And that's the new vehicle of the entity that I am currently heading. Our country's strategic vision 2050 envisages that by the year 2030, PNG would triple its electricity supply through a number of strategic renewable energy policies. Now, this policy basically talks about introducing electricity to over 70% of the households by the year 2030. Now, this is a very ambitious government objective or goal, but we are working very closely with the government and the donor agencies, but plus other bilateral partners to actually achieve this goal that we believe energy is a very important source of development, and we are actually really determined to make sure that we develop the country's energy sector. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say that the 2017 Expo in Astana really brought a lot of insight into the various scientific and scientific development that various countries and companies are developing. So we as a country, we feel we are privileged to be in this expo so that we could learn from what the rest of the world are offering so that we could participate in terms of how we could utilize from this kind of developments. Okay, in this expo, not only did the countries have the opportunity to exhibit, but this event promised to assist countries to foster bilateral ties, exchange investment ideas, seek bilateral cooperation, and share cultures and friendship. On this occasion of the National PNG Day, we have the honor and the opportunity to request long-term friendship with the government of Kazakhstan and its wonderful people. We invite you to come to the Pacific, especially countries in the South Pacific and Papua New Guinea, so that we could continue from what we have actually fought in this very important expo. We invite you to come to the Pacific and experience our many natural sceneries, our exotic wildlife, natural wildlife, our wonderful people, our diverse culture, and for business and investment. We also look forward to cooperation and technical assistance in areas of renewable energy. I think the focus of the world energy development is going to be on the renewables because of the climate change issues which are facing all nations of the world, not only the nations of the Pacific. So in this context, I think there's room for all of us to work together as partners and as bilateral friends. Representatives from my ministry of the Department of Petroleum and Energy, as well as the delegates or representatives from the other important Papua New Guinea ministries like the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. We are very, very pleased to be part of this very, very important expo. In conclusion, it's very important to reiterate that the focus into the future is on clean energy. And I think clean energy is very, very important because of what we read every day in newspapers, what we see on television, that the threats to the world in terms of climate change are real. So it is very, very important that we have an expo like this, and I would like to really commend the government of Kazakhstan and those members of the government delegates or government team that actually played a very important role to organize and put this program together and bring many representatives from all over the country together. So in that context, I want to really, really thank the government of Kazakhstan and its people. So in conclusion, I would like to reiterate our sincere gratitude to the organizers of the Expo 2017, Astana, and the people of Kazakhstan for Papua New Guinea's participation, and our special thank you on making the PNG Day a very success. I also send our very special appreciation to the Pacific Plaza team for not only organizing this event, but for also having that cordial engagement with our PNG delegation, including the cultural group, and making this expo a wonderful event. We thank you, and we will always remember Astana and Kazakhstan. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Puyo, for your speech.
Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, тәуелсіз Папуа Жаңа Гвинея мемлекетінің ұлттық күнін ашылу салтанатының ресми бөлімін аяқтап, мерекелік концертімізді бастаймыз.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, the official part of the celebration of the National Day of Papua New Guinea has come to the end, and now we are proceeding to the festive concert.
Сонымен сахнада тәуелсіз Папуа Жаңа Гвинея мемлекетінің ұлттық бишілері Trobriand Island Cultural Group өнер көрсетеді. Қошеметпен қарсы алыңыздар.
Please welcome to the stage the Trobriand Island Cultural Group dance performance from independent state of Papua New Guinea.
Сахнада PNG Music and Cultural Production Group тобының өнерін тамашалайық.
Please welcome to the stage the PNG Music and Cultural Production Group.
Чаще есть у нас? Почему тебя не включили? А на совещание с нами что, приходил? На совещание с нами приходил? Ну, на совещание приходил, ты поэтому нас сидел? А что ты не приходил? Ты приходил, а как было?
Құрметті хандар мен мырзалар, Папуа және Гвинеядан арнайы келген өнерпаздарға қошеметтеріңіз. Осымен біз бұл сахнадағы концерттік бағдарламамызды аяқтаймыз, бірақ тәуелсіз Папуа және Гвинея мемлекетінің ұлттық күні енді басталған алуда, және де біз сіздерді тәуелсіз Папуа және Гвинея мемлекетінің ұлттық павильонына шақырамыз.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the concert program on the stage, but the National Day of Independent State of Papua New Guinea is just going to start, and we're happy to invite you to the National Pavilion of the Independent State of Papua New Guinea.
Mi pela like soyni dispela hamamas. Belisi na like nini blomi pela yugo lon upela olgeda. Welcome lon Astana Expo 2017.
Что будет? Доминикана.